Hi children, welcome back to our English class. What we have learned in class? That is, we have successfully completed our lesson part 1 and part 2. Now I am going to explain a small grammatical aspect. What is that grammatical aspect? Children, here Doreen and Harry offer help to that little boy, no? So we are offering help to someone. That is which tense we have to use and which words to express that help and offer. So and going to. What I am going to explain to you? Will and going to. Yes children, here will and going to, these two words to express future plans and decisions, yes, actions. But here, while you are writing in a sentence or expressing your views in a sentence, slight differences between them. What are the differences and where we have to use and how we have to use these sentences, use these words in sentences. That is our class today. See here, children, in your textbook, this is your grammatical aspect. What is that? Will and going to. Okay, here pictures are there. See here how like they are offering help and how they are using to going to the word in a sentence. First, when we have to use, let me know. Future tense. Where we have to use future tense. Children, in future tense, we are talking about future only, but whenever we are saying future tense, we are expressing views in two ways. Okay, one is formal and another one is informal. One is formal and another one is informal. So, what is this formal and informal? Where we have to use formal way? See, we are talking about any business or academic events or issues. Okay, those situations we have to use formal. We are talking about our personal, like with our friends, relations, family members. That is informal. So here always we are using informal will. Informal we have to use will. Informal. Here a small trick is there. What is that? Here will is there. In informal also, sometimes we have to use will in these situations. Okay, so informal again two ways. What is that? We are using planned for, if it is planned, that event or a situation, we are using going to. Okay, we are not planning anything. So for that, we are using will. So, what is the difference between planned and unplanned? Let me explain. First, again see, we are using will and going to in future tense. Future tense we can express our views. Any tense we can express our views two ways. But here we are talking about future. That's what, let me explain clearly. Formal and informal. Every time we are talking, we are saying, we are expressing in a formal way, we can use the word will. There is no doubt at all in this. Okay. But whenever we are coming to informal way, here informal way again two ways. One is planned situation. Another one is unplanned. Whenever we planned for that particular situation, for that particular plan, we can use going to. But that is not planned. Okay, that is not planned. So we are using will, maybe, probably, possibility, that is. So how like we can understand? I will give example on this. I will give example on this. Here A and B. A and B are there. Two friends are there. So they are sitting each other. They are sitting together and doing their work. Suddenly A is going to kitchen to get something. Then B asked A, "Where are you going?" Then A answered, "I'm going to get some coffee. I'm going to get some coffee." And whenever A said to B, then B decided, okay, why can't I also have take some coffee? So how like he answered, okay, I will too. I will get some too. So look at these examples, children. Then only you can understand clearly. We are talking about informal way. Okay, this is informal way examples. Here, A already decided. That is the time he habituated to drink coffee or tea, whatever that is. So he already planned for that. That's what, whenever that time, okay, he went to kitchen and get some coffee. So he used here, I am going to. So going already planned. So he already have a plan. That's what he used going to in his sentence. But B, at the moment of speaking, he observed A, then he also decided, okay, why don't you I also will drink some, So he used I will get some too. Okay, I will get some too. So next he combined with him, he also gets some coffee. So here going to is planned. This is already decided, planned. So this is unplanned situation. Now do you get? Yes. This is about informal situation. In informal, how do we use going to and will? And listen children. Here informal way we can write our own. For example, here I am writing like this. But in formal way, we have to write full form. So we are talking about our academics to authorities. So we can use I will, not am. Sorry, here I will. Here I will. Here I will. And am. So here full form. I am. So I will full form. Am, I am. Full form you have to be used. So this is informal, this is formal. This is informal and this is formal. So in this situation we can use these contractions. Contractions in the sense short forms. Here short forms we can use, but in formal way we can't use short forms. Now coming to formal situation example. Will I said no. So I am saying to you, children, we will begin a class at 5 p.m. Whatever time that is. So we will begin. To children we are saying this is formal way. So children we are saying I am saying to you. So this is a formal way. We will begin our class at 5 p.m. So I use here full form. I am not using here short form. Will begin. And offering help. Not only this, whenever we offer help to someone, we offer help to someone. For example, an old man crossing the road. So you are going to the old man and saying this, I will help you cross the road. I will help you cross the road. And some of them, maybe they lost their money or they don't have any money. Then how can you say that? Don't worry. I will lend some money. I will lend some money. So here, first example, I will help you cross the road. Cross the road. Yes, this is will again. Will help. Children, here did you notice this? What I am writing here? Will plus verb. Will plus verb. So, what I have written here? What is the structure we have to use in this? Will plus verb. Will plus verb. Will plus verb. Not only here. Here going to plus verb. Going to plus verb. So, whenever we are going to write a sentence, the structure must be very important. So, here going to plus verb, will plus verb. That is structure of the sentence. I will give a list of words, subjects and structure also. This is about informal way we are going to use how like in sentence will and going to. Informal way how we are using will. So will plus verb is very very important. What is that? Will plus verb. That is about formal and informal, planned, unplanned. Yes. Now coming to what is the structure of sentence. We have to know structure of sentences. So structure of differences in structure. Differences in structure. How like write will and how like write going to. How many subjects we have in English? How many subjects we have in English? 7 subjects. What are those? I, we, you, they, she, he and it. These are the subjects, children. Yes, in these subjects we are using will and base verb. Any verb you can take. That is verb. What is mean by verb? Verb means action word. You can take here read or write or write, read or sleep. Anything. That is your wish. So here verb is your wish. This is what are the subjects here? And for example, using will plus verb. These all are verbs. So any verb you can take. Any verb you can take. In this, you can choose one verb. So how can we write? This is informal. Keep in your mind. This is informal. So how can we write? For example, you can take first subject. I will means do not write full form. So I'll read. I'll read. We will read. We'll read. You will read. They'll read. She'll read. He'll read. It will read. It'll read. So like that. Or you can take write. I'll write. They'll write. She'll write. He'll write. It'll write. Sleep. I'll sleep. She'll sleep. He'll sleep. So structure this is. How like we use structure of the sentence? This is. Okay. Whenever we are going to this subjects and will plus verb, well, it's fine. So we are going to negative. Okay. In negative way, how can we use we use will plus not. In negative, will plus not. NOT. How can we write? Whenever we are writing, no, we are using now not, then I'll not, I won't read. I won't read. Means it's an informal way. That's what I wrote here. What I wrote here? Short form. So what is the full form? Will not. What is the full form? Will not. So I would read. Are you reading? For your exam, I would read. So I will not. This is negative. First one is subject structure. See one by one. Structure of the sentence. First is subjects are there. Will and verb. First one is will plus verb. But whenever we are going to negative way, not. We can add will plus not plus verb. Plus verb. This is second one. Now coming to third point. In this third point. Okay. We are writing all this. Okay. Now coming to question form. Interrogative. This is sentence is there. Here I will read. Okay. Same example I am giving to you. Don't confuse because you have to be understand. I will read. So I'll read for something and anything. So I'll read tomorrow. Here what is talking about? Future, no. So tomorrow, next week, this evening, we can say future. It's not talking about now. It's not talking about past, yesterday. It's talking about next to the moment. That is future. So I'll read tomorrow. This is sentence. Now how can you write in the same question form? So you have to use will. Coming to that helping verb, that is auxiliary verb coming to first. Will I read? Next subject. Will I read tomorrow? Will I read tomorrow? Question mark. Question mark is very important. Will I read tomorrow? I'm questioning myself. Will I read tomorrow? Actually, this is statement. Decided that is I'm thinking I'll read tomorrow. But whenever I have a doubt on that, then I'm questioning myself. How like? Will I read tomorrow? Will I read tomorrow? That is. So in this, how many aspects I have? I have explained you. First one is subjects. How can we use subject plus will plus verb? Okay, this is first one. I'm explain next going to. So this is structure of the sentence, children. First one, subject, will plus verb. Whenever we are talking about negative, in negative, how like we are using subject plus will plus not plus verb. Okay, in negative way. Okay, now I am going to questioning that. Then will come first plus subject plus verb plus object, either tomorrow or this evening, anything. Next object, next question mark. This is question. We are framing question with will. Negative, we are using negative form in that sentence. We are using simple construct of that sentence. What is that? Construction of that subject plus will plus verb. How to write with will. This is about will, children. Now coming to going to. Going to. What is the structure of going to? See here, same subjects. I, we, you, they, she, he, and it. But, see here, children, previous in will. We are using will. Whenever we are using will, we can use only subjects. But here, we are writing with going to. We can't say I going to, we going to, they going to. We can use helping verb, that is be form. Here, am, we are, you are, they are, she is, he is, it's. We can use these in going to whenever you are writing with going to. So next, going to plus verb. Plus verb, same. You can take same verb because you don't confuse. Here, this is. What are those? Am, is, are. What are those? These are be forms, helping verbs. So here, how like construct a sentence now? In this also three. How like construct a positive sentence, a negative sentence and question. Children, what is the first form? Here, we have to use here subject and going to plus verb. What is verb in previous read? No. So I am taking that writing. I am going to read. This is verb. So I am going to read. Okay. New book tomorrow. New book tomorrow. Where I am going to read a book, a new book that is. So I am going to read a new book tomorrow. So today itself I have completed everything. So I am going to read a new book tomorrow. This is positive. This is positive. Now coming to negative. Negative. Children, whenever you are writing a negative sentence, you can write in two ways. Here see, I am not going to read. I am not going to read a new book tomorrow. This is one way. And another way is, here there, am, no, I am writing here. So here, I amn't going to read a new book tomorrow. A new book tomorrow. This is negative. So two ways we can write. Two ways. This is first one way and second way. So here positive, here negative. Coming to question form. How like we can question? How like we can question? Same sentence. How like we question? Be form come to first. Here. Am I going to read a new book tomorrow? Yes. Am I going to read a new book tomorrow? This is question form. So, first positive, negative and question form. This is about the structure of will and going to. Both. Is it clear to you? Yes. Now coming to a simple way how to identify the differences. How to identify the differences. For example, will I am writing here. Here going to. So, how like we can difference there. First, this is unplanned. Unplanned. So, here nothing planned. Here nothing planned. Here planned. In planned situation, we are speaking. For example, I am writing here example also. Here, I am going to. We can write full form or short form. I am going to call my friend at 2 p.m. I am going to call my friend at 2 p.m. I already promised him. So, I have to call at 2 p.m. to my friend. This is planned. Here, unplanned. Nothing planned for him. So some of them said, your friend is asking about you, so can you call him like that? Then at the moment of speaking, he decided, okay, I'll call him later, in few minutes. I'll call him in few minutes. Few minutes. So, okay, I'll call him in few minutes. I will see that, like that. So, here, nothing planned. Only at the moment he decided. And certain. Certain in the sense, sure about that. Sure. You're sure about that. Uncertain here, because we'll know this is uncertain or unsure. We are not sure about that. Here, certain or sure. We are sure, 100% sure about that. So, maybe that is possibility here. Here, we have such evidence of that, so we can say that. It's cloudy. So, it's going to rain. It's going to rain. Here, it may be. We don't know that. Maybe, possibility. It may be. Will rain. How like we can write that? Total sentence I'm writing. It will rain. So, maybe. Here you can write. Maybe it will rain. So that is what is the meaning? Maybe, possibility. It's not sure about that. Maybe it will rain. If it is rain or not, maybe it will rain. Here certain, it's cloudy. So, obviously, it now is going to rain. So, this is the and predictions. Very important in yours that predictions. Predictions in the sense, we are talking about future. Something will happen. Something will happen. So here, without evidence, we can say that. Without evidence. We don't have any evidence. So we are thinking it will happen. For example, you are writing exam. You are writing exam. For that results, you are waiting for that. You are thinking, I will pass the exam. I will pass the exam. Here prediction, in these predictions, with evidence, in the sense, here also you are writing exam, but you are sure about that. I'll get result. I'll get my results today. Here I am going to get my results today. Here I am going to get results. I am going to get my results. Results. That is this evening. Future now. So this evening. We are talking about prediction. That is with evidence. Without evidence. Only writing exam. That is not like that. If it is results will come or not, we don't know. We will pass. That is results. Talking about today or tomorrow, we don't know. So this is about. And one more thing is we offering help. Offering help. Going to we can use in some other. Here offering help. Children, last point. We are offer help to someone. We can use will plus help in sentence. Yes, for example, I'll carry your bag. I'll carry bags for you. I'll carry bags for you. This is good. Here going to, we are using in present continuous. Present, simple present. Here we can use simple present. How like? Future only I am saying, but here how like we are using? We already decided plans, no? Already decided plans. Already decided plans. So, for example, we can prepare ourselves to go to others out of station. So here we are going to visit my aunt on Monday. So maybe that is next Monday. We are going to visit my aunt on Monday. We already decided to go to visit my aunt. This is simple present. Already we are decided those actions we can use going to. We are going to visit my aunt on Monday. Here offering help. This is about will and going to. Children, hope you understand what is the difference between will and going to. These two are words to express future ideas and plans, but slight differences. Planned, unplanned, decided, undecided. That means those are not decided. And certain, uncertain. Offering help, here simple present. Okay, now coming to your another topic, that is spellings, a language skills, a small topic this is. Spellings, children, whenever you are reading, E is there in the word last. For example, here a little boy wipe means he is rubbing his eyes and smile. These words, read once, smile, smile, like, wipe, smile, like, Here, how like it sounds? How like it sounds? Whenever practice saying these words from the story, the I in these words sounds like I. Like the name of the letter I. Wipe. Here, this there. So, ends with. Here, E are there ending. And I is sounds like I. Wipe. Why. Smile. Like. I. How like it is? I am writing here for you. Understanding I. Wipe. Smile. Like. I. But here coming to E. Very often when we add an E to the end of a word, it changes the sound of the vowel in the middle. So here also, how like it changed? Ending E. I. Smile. Wipe. I. Like. This is also same like this is similar to the sound. That is similar to the sound. So, ice cream. Eyes. So similar to the sound. Here vowel. What is this? Vowel. So this is also, actually these are consonants, but whenever one I after that consonant, next vowel is there, E is there, it's also changed like vowel. Eyes. So this is about magic E. Magic of E. How like it changes the word consonant as vowel. The middle, it takes the sound of middle vowel. I. Wipe, smile, like, and eyes. This is a small one. Language skills you can read in your textual copy. And here exercises are there for you. Circle the correct word. Please sit or sit there. Sit there. We are going to go and fly a kite or kite. So circle the correct word. And I'm feeling a bit or a bite better today. Which one is correct? You can circle it. This is about your grammatical part, will and going to, and this is the spellings, magic E. Thank you children. We'll continue next class.